action. Top of the morning to you again. All right, so this one's going to be a little bit shorter than the last one, and hopefully a little bit more lighter hearted. You know, I think a lot, like some of you guys out there. All right, I'm trying to do deep, turn these fans down. And I think about my life, right? I think about prepping, right? Preparedness, and just staying on top of things, right? Listening, watching, waiting. And then nothing happens, right? And then next day, repeating the same thing, right? You know, creatures of habit. You know, we tend to repeat ourselves. And then there's just some days I just get up and say, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. I don't care. I mean, I care, but I don't care. If that makes sense. All I know is I have one life, and I have to make the best of it. And I have to make the decisions that will secure or make me feel secure that I have a chance at what's to come, right? And I may not have no chance. I mean, we don't know until we get to that bridge and cross it. And while I do a lot of thinking and planning up here, I also think about the time that I spend planning and preparing mentally, and you know, is it worth the time that I invest into it? Is it worth the time? And I know some people say, yeah, sure, it's always good. It is, but I think you have to limit how much time you spend on certain things. You know, make an hour. If you enjoy prepping or watching the news or looking at magazines, you're like, I'm gonna get that. It's okay, do it for about an hour or so. Focus on work, focus on your loved ones. Make time to go for a walk, right? Go out to dinner, pick up dinner. Call an old friend, text an old friend, right? Do something that you enjoy doing. For me, it's coming out here, it's throwing some knives, making videos, but I limit that. I don't spend hours and hours on it. It'll burn you out. And while you're trying to keep up with the next YouTuber channel, you're wasting all the time as well, because you're giving up that time that you could be spending an hour here, an hour there. You know, you're doing 3, 4, 5 hours here. And don't get me wrong, I watch a lot of YouTube, but I watch it as I'm working. I listen to it as I work. And that's one of the good friends here. I always tell him, I'm waiting for you to do audio, man. I mean, you know, start talking in that, because then I can just put it on and I can work. And I'm listening and I'm listening. And then I'm like, okay, and I'm looking and I'm listening, or I'll put it in front of me. But if I have to read there and just sit there and read, it's just like, give me some audio, but you know you are. And I know you're taking baby steps, you're doing your thing. But I have to choose and balance. Is it worth for me to spend 30 minutes reading this and that? Is it worth it spending 15 minutes watching this dude's video or that girl's video? Is it worth my time? And that's the point of this video, worth. What is your worth today? And you know, for me, I realize that I am not the young man that I used to be. I'm not an old dude, but I'm middle aged. And my time, the way I look at it is, my time is valuable to me now. And it's another reason why I don't spend a lot of time doing projects anymore. I used to love to do it because it de-stressed me. It just gave me focus on something else. But that's not me no more. I'm at a different place in my life. I'm a different person. Plus, I could feel the aches and pains on my back, my knees, my elbows, and I'm like, this is fun, but it comes at a cost too, like everything. So the thing is, I want you to think about what is your worth, and realize that you're not going to be doing whatever it is you're doing forever. Things change, so change with them. Right out.